I want to mention a couple other obstacles that are pretty big ones that are in the way of someone like me who's had an enlightening experience. You see, most people that you see online or on YouTube or on any of the different torrent channels that you can try to get down or anything that you can view anything online on, there's people who are trying to get followers, get funding, get Patreon people, get someone to back their organization of some sort. I don't need that. I have the answers and they will never change. They will never change. No matter how many years go by, no matter how many dimensions you go through, and no matter what planet you land on when you arrive into a lifetime, this is always going to be true. And that's something that nobody else could say and show. And I can. So now you have people that are like gurus and whatever, like the Tony Robbinses and the Dean Graziosi and those kind of people. They're fine people. They're trying to help. But they're helping people make money. And they're keeping people stuck in an old way that is not working. It will not work for everyone. And the whole thing is, oh, well, we'll only let it work for the people who really, really apply themselves to the things we say that are valuable. Because in this world, the stuff that people are getting rich off of is a bunch of bullshit. And no one can doubt that. No one can say anyone with big billions of dollars isn't doing it in some disgusting way towards the world. They all are, every single one of them. And if they're not doing it environmentally, they've got a group of people behind them that are. Or they've got people out there that are manipulating ways to get them out there. And it's all a way of using each other. It all has to go. And no one wants to do that. Because they'd be afraid, what would the world be with 8 billion people with no designed task for them to take on, besides being one with the universe? Then they would all lose their damn minds. Well, guess what? In a world like this, we all are slowly, because we're not understanding that this is what we're leading to anyway. Whether you get it or not, after this lifetime, you're moving to a higher consciousness level. You may choose to stay here depending on when you die, on how your attitude or how your emotional stability is. If you can understand in a spiritual way and keep your emotional spirit or your emotional stability with your spirituality intact when you die, then you can do a lot of amazing things. And I do know this. And I can't show you because we'd have to die together in order for me to show you. So it's just people have to understand where I'm coming from and hear it in my heart and know it. It's not something that I'm making up. It's something that I can't disprove. And I've tried. And it's not possible. I've gone through the whole stage of, am I crazy? Oh my God, I must be. And I know I'm not. No matter how many people have tried to tell me that I must just, move on to something else, do something else with my time. There is nothing else to do with thy time. With the time of I, with the I am that I am. There's nothing else for me to do besides talk about the truth or work towards ways of making the world better than it is now. Because you can't say, you can't make the world better. Well, somebody's got to work towards it. That's just a weird failing attitude. So therefore, that's what I'm doing.